Don't talk about returns to shareholders, please, in your purpose statement. Nobody cares. That's not motivating to your team. What's the impact you want people to feel? What's the relationship you want to have with them? How do you want them to feel about you? What impact is it that you want to have in the world? It's got to connect with emotions, your customers' emotions, your people's emotions. I'm going to give you 5 tips for writing your purpose. Tip number 1, keep it short and sweet. Long and rambling does not work. I saw one when I was researching this topic that was 279 words long. Wow, not awesome. Tip number 2, personality. You got to let your company shine through. Your sort of authentic personality of often you and the way that your company speaks. Get rid of buzzwords and jargon and fact sheet sort of language. It's got to reflect your culture, how you speak, your brand's tone of voice, how people experience you. That's the language you want to hear turn up in a purpose. Tip number 3, it has to be specific to you, which means if you were to take your name out of it and stick your competitor's name in it, would it still be fair and reasonable? Like it would still apply to them because they've just said, we're really high quality and we love our customers and we want to be the best in the industry, blah, blah, blah. Who cares? It's just not specific enough to your company. If you could take your name out and stick somebody else's name in and it still made sense for them. Tip number 4, it's got to be emotional. I don't mean dripping in emotion, but it's got to connect with emotions, your customers' emotions, your people's emotions. Don't talk about returns to shareholders, please, in your purpose statement. Nobody cares. Okay, maybe the shareholders care, but that's not enough for a purpose. That's not motivating to your team. What's the impact you want people to feel? What's the relationship you want to have with them? How do you want them to feel about you? None of that's coming through in your purpose. You're not hitting on any emotional strands or tones, and that's really important. Okay, tip number 5, it reflects your ambition. So who do you want to be and for whom? What impact is it that you want to have in the world or in your market? Are you trying to change your market? Are you trying to redefine the business model or the way customers get served? What would people care about that's authentically you, that reflects the thing that you're moving towards, the thing that's creating momentum in your business? If your purpose doesn't have a sense of moving towards something, like it's static, like we are the leader in blah, blah, blah because we're great, there's nothing to move towards in that. But something that you're actually going after that reflects your ambition is a strong part of a purpose that's well written.